Steam Deck 2, over 2 years
Steam
away.
Deck 2. Yeah, so a very credible leaker who's been basically spot on with all their Valve leaks said, yo, the Steam Deck 2 is not coming until 2028. Valve has released no information. They did say in 2024 that the next model would be a, quote, generational leap over the OLED in the regular deck. And they have, in the interim, they have decided to let SteamOS run on other handhelds like the Legion Go S. So.
Okay. Yeah. I don't know. That seems fine, right?
It's so it might just be because like I'm in the PC mindset and the PC space for them.
Yeah.
But it feels like kind of late. Like you're looking at the Xbox Ally X, you're looking at the Go 2, the Claw, like you're looking at all these different PC handhelds that are, more powerful than the deck or the deck OLED, and you're like, man, the deck just starts to feel old, a little creaky. Especially when you play something like Metal Gear Solid 3 Remake, and then you compare it to how it runs on like an ROG Ally X, and you're like, God damn.
How much is the Ally X?
It's 800. For some reason right now it's 900. They might have done a price increase. But you can routinely get it on sale for 700.
Okay, well, what about a comparable price for a competing handheld?
I would say the regular ROG Ally Z1 Extreme.
Does that
which is 700
better?
A little bit, not much. It's like a 5 FPS difference.
It's something where, like, it goes back to trying to keep up with the latest and greatest, and then there's where most people are in the space. And granted, the people who probably invest in a PC handheld have money left over. Like they're willing to spend more than the average person, but
I like, I also think that Valve understands that you can't just add a bunch of power to these things, because it's not going to matter if it just completely nukes your battery life, right?
Well,
like that's the big thing about the ROG Ally original is, it's so much more powerful at the higher wattages, which will drain your battery in an hour, sometimes less.
Oh God.
So you need to be plugged in, which defeats the purpose of a handheld. At that point, why the fuck wouldn't I just use a laptop? And then on the other side of that, you have, the Ally X, which runs, up to 10 FPS faster than the deck. And it has the same. So if you get the best model of the deck, it's $650.
Right.
That's the one with the terabyte of storage. If you get an ROG Ally X, it's $900.
Yeah.
So you're paying, $250 more, at least right now. And you're getting a lot more performance. You're getting a smaller body. You're getting the same amount of storage. And finally, the same battery life. However, you routinely see Ally X's on sale for, $700.
Sure.
Like that's the thing. But you do have to wait for a sale. Like if you follow the Ally X's like price charting, not using eBay, god damn it, price chart. I hate websites like this. And they're like, yeah, let's include eBay. And I'm like, I don't, what?
There are people who use eBay, man. I don't know. Yeah.
But I'm like trying to track the new pricing. Anyway, if you check price charting, like you can get them for They said 700, sometimes 750. At that point, it's like, okay, I'm paying $50 more than the best deck for the best ally, and I'm getting a lot better performance out of it. But that requires you to be patient and, wait for the sales to come around.
There's that, and I think that just goes back to, there's two different crowds that are being served here, and
mm-hmm.
I think outside of the Switch, the Steam Deck, the base Steam Deck is the entry model. It is the Quest 2. It is the thing that is going to get people into the PC handheld space. And
I think that's most people, because I think that most people I know who own a PC handheld own an Ally, like a regular Ally. So, and they typically bought it on sale, which means they paid $400 to $500,
right,
instead of the normal $600 to $700.
Yep.
And then, or they either own a deck, like the regular $400 deck, or they own the OLED, which is $550.
Right.
No one owns like Anthony and I are the only people I know who bought the highest tier of the deck.
Right.
We are the only, like, we both bought the fancy 1 terabyte OLED model.
Yeah.
And that just goes back to my thing where, like, I think that 550 is the absolute most people are willing to pay.
Yep.
Which, if Valve wants to, and Valve is trying to put out like what I call a balanced device, where you get good battery life, it's powerful enough to do what you want, and it's affordable. And that means they are going to have to wait.
Right.
I think the problem I see with this is, of course, the fact that because it's the PC market, PC handhelds are coming out all the time. And are they going to get beat at that game by Windows and Microsoft in the interim?
Could be.
Like, is this, granted, it's Microsoft, they'll find a way to fuck it up somehow.
Exactly. They have every reason to succeed in this space, but will they?
Oh, yeah, no. If Microsoft actually put their full weight behind it in this, like, I don't have any confidence they will do it well.
Right.
If I did, I would be like, oh, yeah, no, dude. If Microsoft did not have such a terrible track record and screwed up every possible opportunity they did in gaming, I would be telling everyone the Xbox Ally is going to take over the PC handheld space.
Right.
It is going to dominate that shit.
Yeah.
The problem is they are the model you want, they're already pricing it to the sky.
Yep.
At least according to all the leaks. No prices are official yet, but most people are saying it's going to be $800, $900. And then there have been a bunch of videos out of Gamescom about that handheld experience with it. And the thing about it is it's really cool. Like, you can boot into Steam from it. It uses significantly less Windows resources. You can have it auto boot into other launchers instead of this Xbox one.
That's nice.
Like, it is everything you would want out of a handheld OS that is Windows.
Yeah.
Because you don't have to use actual Windows. It supports all these applications. It's really cool. However, if for whatever reason you need to go into desktop mode, like, let's say you want to download emulators, or you want to use an application, or that isn't, in their little launcher space, whatever it is, you need to boot into desktop. To get to turn off the background processes, you need to go back into the Xbox launcher. Or the Xbox OS, mm-hmm. Or the Steam OS big picture thing, you need to reboot the system.
Right.
Which is hilarious.
Right.
It's not the biggest deal in the world. It's probably something with the way the system works where they just have to do that. But yeah, it's super funny to me that Microsoft does this, because Microsoft should be winning this handheld PC OS game, because every game actually runs natively on their OS without having to jump through a bunch of hoops.
Yep.
Like, to get certain games running on a Steam Deck, not even from like a horsepower wise, but from a like this doesn't work because of anti-cheat wise, you either are gonna have to dual boot Windows, which Windows on that device is sketchy as shit, or you need to like find ways to circumvent it, and that is also a shit show. It's just not. So they, God, and I hope I'm wrong about Microsoft in this. I hope that Xbox OS is absolutely amazing and it's a fantastic handheld experience. If they don't screw this up, I will probably buy one. I just think they'll screw it up. That's the thing.
Yeah.
It's why I'm not like looking at pre-ordering or looking into being. I'm interested. I'm like, yeah, dog, I'm good.
Right.
Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know.
So,
the PC handheld space is a little too much for me. Myself,
price wise or
price
tech
wise, and then it's like, I don't know, man. I'm playing on PC. I've got all the modern consoles. I can't fit a. I need to like plan my way around it where it's like, okay, I've got PC, I've got one console, and then maybe I get the Nintendo console later, and then I get a deck or whatever the PC handheld is. Like, I need to plan around it. I feel like I spread myself too far money wise and tech wise. Just like,
yeah, I got you. I have completely divested myself of Xbox outside of a backwards compatibility device.
right.
And then I've kind of created a flow chart of like, okay, this game is coming out. Is it something I want to play on a television or a handheld? Great. PC or Switch? Oh, is this game dog shit on both of those platforms? PlayStation 6.
Okay.
Is this game dog shit on PC? Then that means it'll probably also be dog shit on Switch, so PlayStation 6. Is this game, I mean, it's true.
That's fine. Yeah.
You know, like bad port is bad port. I can't control that. So, you know, okay. If it's like a perfect scenario, it runs great on everything, then I'm gonna default to PC because, you know, that way I can hook it up to the television or play it on the deck. If it does not run well on PC, but it is something that I'd still want to play handheld, then I will get it on the Switch.
Right.
You know, I really love the option to move between the bed, the couch, and the desk.
Sure.
Like all the play or just to play games. So that means like PC and Switch get first priority. Unless the port is bad, then I will play on PlayStation.
Right.
You know, or it's a fighting game. I tend to prefer my fighting games on PlayStation.
All right.
So
fair enough. Yeah. The tough space. We'll see how it goes. Everyone seems fairly content with the way things are at the moment. We'll see how things shake out as Xbox enters. Yeah.
A new challenger.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Next story. Let's go into it.
Speaking of
next.
Xbox.
Yeah.
Yeah, they can't.